Hello and welcome to the Harder, Better, Faster posts, where I'll be answering your questions that you've asked me throughout the week. So question number one is, does coffee or drinking tea help you to lose weight? And the simple answer is yes. The reason why is because it boosts something called thermogenesis, which is where your body generates heat, so i.e. same thing as increasing your metabolism, and as well as that, it increases your sympathetic arousal, i.e. or another term is it makes you more stressed, or increases your basal level of stress, which is a good thing. If you're drinking coffee, you want to stay awake, because stress can be a stimulant most of the time to help you stay awake, be more alert. It's chronically, when you have chronic stress, which it leads to problems. But to summarise the first part of my answer, drinking coffee to lose weight it's like filling up a Hummer with the most efficient BP fuel because you want a more efficient car. It's like double glazing a house with no roof because you want more heat to stay in. It's almost missing the elephant in the room, which is if you were to put less in, losing weight would be far easier, and that is that's the fundamental component to losing weight. If you want to lose weight, it's a simple in and out equation. If you decrease what you're putting in and increase what you're putting out, i.e. if you reduce the amount you're eating and increase the amount you're exercising, then you will lose weight. And the most difficult thing to think about is, for some people, is that they want to lose weight without exercising, which can be done, but it's far more difficult. And the reason why is because your body acts completely differently when you're exercising regularly to when you're not. So if you're sedentary for a long period of time, your body's acting completely different towards calories in comparison to when you're exercising. So you'll find that if an athlete, or say a well-trained person, can eat a hell of a lot more than their basic metabolic rate would allow them to without putting on weight. So they can eat more and still stay lean, which is just the great benefit of exercise. But I digress. So if we take it back, the fundamentals to losing weight are put in less than you give out. And the way you can do this is just by reducing your portion size, especially of the energy food on your plate. So if you look at your plate and you've got a certain amount of protein, as long as it's natural, that's fine. Then you look and you've got bread or fajitas or something, rice, potatoes, all this rich energy food that fills you up, the bulk of the meal. By reducing this by half, you could substantially reduce your calorific intake, and you might even find that you're not that hungry, you're just not as full up after a meal, which is also a good principle to go by. Eat until you're satisfied, not until you're really full up. And it also encourages you to eat for the taste of the food, cooking really delicious, nice tasting food, rather than comfort food, which is just going to clog you up and make you feel really lethargic and happy at the same time. Alright, so next principle is to reduce the calorific yield of your food. So the way you're going to do this is you're going to swap, say, a donut or even white bread for something that's slow releasing, like a starchy carbohydrate, like a potato. A sweet potato is even better because it's even lower calorific yield. But also you can reduce how quickly your sugar is seeping into your bloodstream, which is also going to cause you to store fat. And the way you do that is you look up the GI of the food, and the lower GI, so you can type on the internet, the lower the GI of the food, the easier it is for you to lose weight. So that's it for today for the Harder, Better, Faster video and podcast. If you'd like to ask a question, simply comment below. Catch us on Twitter, and we'll talk to you soon.